X-Men Days of Future Past has to be one of my favorite movies of all time. Not from like a cinematic, Christopher Nolan perspective, but damn, that's cool. Let me think about my past and my future and like, oh, wait, what the fuck? Damn, now I'm thinking about life. I just wanted to see some superheroes and some hot, comic book people come to life. But it really is the story of your past and your future, as it says in the title, and how I think we should attribute to our own life. If that makes sense. That was a little wordy for no reason. But I don't really want to talk about that movie, but I want to talk about the future and the past and my own perspective on it. And I don't know. I feel like this is like one of those videos. It's like to my chicken salad enjoyers in the future. Like, look back on this video and think about, write your notes in the comments, for your own life, and come back to the notes. And it's like, okay, that's what I want to do for my future. But I think there's 5 things from my past that I would like to change for my future. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not one of those guys who's like, oh, I want to change my whole life. I did everything wrong. I've fallen flat on my face plenty of times, and those are the moments I enjoy the most. So I would never change any of my mistakes. But there's a few things that I would change. Number 1 is be nicer to people. If there's one thing I would change, I'd be a lot nicer. I feel like I'd have a lot more friends, and I don't know, maybe I'd have more connections. I would have a job. I wouldn't be talking to my phone right now. Number 2 is reading. I wish I read a lot more, and I hope in the future I read a lot more, because I feel like there's so much to articulate in this world. And I always go online on my phone scrolling on TikTok because I'm scared I'm gonna miss out on the next trend. I'm gonna miss what's happening next. But like, there's already so millions, I'm sure millions of trends I don't know about because I'm not on that part of the internet. And so I have this false connection that I need to be, this false FOMO that I need to be on the internet so I don't miss out. But think about all the books that I'm never going to read. If you walk into a Barnes and Noble, you will never read every book in there. And I think I'm missing out on all the cultural impacts there and all the niche jokes and references there. So why not just read more? That's number 2. Number 3 is enjoy video games / play more campaigns. Quit worrying about skins. So like this was a long time ago, but I randomly was bored. I was like, what game should I play? I re-downloaded Black Ops 4. First of all, who even remembers Black Ops 4? That game sucked. Anyways, it was bad. I went on. I had Diamond for snipers. Diamond. When was I wasting my life grinding for camos on the worst Call of Duty? Like, don't get me wrong. I think multiplayer is enjoyable, like, especially if you're friends. That was my favorite time playing multiplayer, was with my friends. But without it, I think video games are a beautiful way of storytelling from a unique perspective where you can be a part of the story and influence it or like make it harder or easier, and have your own little horse in the race. And I think that's what we need to enjoy about video games is embracing the storytelling. Like, they don't have the cinematic sequences for nothing, Those shits are hard to make. They make them because it's a story and you're supposed to enjoy it, They make video games for you to enjoy, If obviously for profit too, but the people wouldn't make them if they didn't enjoy it, Like, we wouldn't have those beautiful cinematic sequences. We wouldn't have this awesome storytelling. GTA 6 would have been out already if they cared just about the money. So that was number 3. Shoot. I thought I had 2 more. I guess number 4 would just be take care of my body and mind. Go live, Do stuff like this. Talk to the phone. Because I feel like when you listen to the phone, you kind of get consumed by it. But when you talk to it, you're kind of fighting back. You're kind of putting something back out there, I think there needs to be a balance between creation and consumption, and that's it. And I feel like number 5 would be just kind of basic, kind of very broad, but go learn. Go do something new. Teach yourself. Teach other people. Because when you do that, you're going to be the greatest, With that, you guys, go out there, think about your past, think about your future, and kind of combine the two, I think we try to reject one or the other. Like some people live in this idea where it's only the future is going to happen, and some people live in this idea where it's only the past, and that past is building the future, or other people are using your future to kind of manipulate you into a false past. When in reality, I think the present is a balance of both. Take all of the highs and lows from here and contribute it to higher highs and higher lows. Like fail harder because of your past, okay? Don't not fail at all. You know, there's so many things, like don't get consumed by everything around you. Create around you, you know? We get consumed by the chaos, but I think you need to create from within it. You know, there's the hurricane, but there's always the eye of the storm. And I think as long as you're moving with that chaos, you can stay in that eye. And that's life. Peace.